All right. So right now, I'm currently in three trades, looking at two others for potential entry. Um, but so far, I'm liking the daily setups more than the 4 hour setups, only because they seem to be a little bit more consistent. So this is a daily setup that I'm in. I got in right after price gave this nice. I don't think it's actually an engulfing, but it's damn close enough. Like it came and met that candle back with its strength. But what really made me get in was looking at I just waited for the pullback really. So it's gonna pop. So this was it right here. I got in at the 4 hour close because I really didn't feel like waiting for the pullback. And but as you could see, if I did, that would have been right here. After an engulfing, after it pulls back some. So my strategy is literally the same on every single time frame, which I think is pretty cool. Comes back down to this level, gives an engulfing, the engulfing happens here. You know, you could be here right now out of 1 to 2. So same thing that happens on the higher time frame is the same thing that happens on the smaller time frame. And if I see a daily candle close like above here and make support and then makes an engulfing, then I know we're like super, super good to continue probably back to the upside. That's just my assumption. Minor. Right. Because our next level of liquidity up here, yeah, that's a good long ways away. At least major liquidity that would cause like the monthly to do a drastic turnaround or something, and we're just not there. The previous monthly candle closed very, very strong. So I think we definitely still have some room to the upside. For GJ, so removing everything. Weekly's bullish, daily's bullish. Man, I thought I was looking at the updated one. So this is where I have my fib from here to there. Now I'm looking at this like, wait, do I like the place where I put my fib? Was that really the place where price last? Uh, kinda. I mean, this definitely is it, but we'll see. Because when I'm trying to put a point A, I like to see, okay, that point A price actually broke its support before it came to me. This technically, I guess, yes, whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. That's exactly it. We shall see. All right. Think it might be all right because that was a pretty significant area. So I just waited for a pullback. My mistake was, so I made this mistake last week also on a 4 hour setup. I wasn't paying attention to the previous daily candle, even though it's like the main thing I do for my daily setup. Sometimes on the 4 hour, like something like this, it'll print an engulfing, but also be kind of ready for a setup. So I'm realizing that I actually have to do a little bit more waiting with these time frames, with these specific setups. It doesn't mean that it's not going to turn from here. It just means that it might do a lot more. So now I got to add stuff like, oh, let me see a double bottom on the 4 hour, or let me see two. And like what I want to see is a really like another type of engulfing candle, but it to be really like actually engulf a candle of significance, something more than this. Even though this is technically two engulfings right here, it's absolutely perfect. You know, that's just a possibility because it reminds me of the EJ trade that I'm in, which was it took out one of my it hit one of my stop loss on one of my accounts. So I entered after price, I think did this, right? My stop losses were somewhere below here. I mean, I probably put my stop losses right here. And so of course this wick got one of them, one account. But the other one is still in profit. And the reason I took that was because I just a lang wang, a dang a lang, a doo doo dot insane. So I waited for a 4 hour engulfing. So my reason for entry was this 4 hour candle right here. Uh. But every time I'm realizing if I just wait for like an actual like some type of small pullback on the 1 hour, I can manage to get a way better entry just waiting for an engulfing. Boom. I'll probably put my stop somewhere down here now because I'm putting them below, levels of the golden zone depending on where they are. So I like that more. So I do expect it to continue bullish. I just don't know in which form or fashion. It could continue to consolidate. You might know, but just going with the flow, right? It could probably go like this for a while. I don't know. It could come back to 50%. I don't know. My stops are already here. So if it decides to come back here, that's cool. I will definitely. I'm thinking maybe I knew I should have taken some profit up here, but at the same time, just like I can see this trade on the daily, and it gave me an engulfing on the daily, and the engulfing wasn't even my signal, but I could have waited for it. I just didn't because daily was still bullish, so I had no reason to have to wait for a daily engulfing candle to actually turn. But yeah, I still have a bullish bias on this. If the daily engulfing closes, I mean, if today's daily candle closes as an engulfing, I'm gonna have to reconsider some stuff, like closing out or taking partials. Um, all right, that's what I got to say about that. Floppy. Hmm. And then for this one, I'm just chilling. I might come back all the way down here, and if it does, but I'll make my rules better for the 4 hour setups. This is a daily setup, right? Weekly, it's messy as fuck, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still bullish because there's no closes above or below this level on the weekly. You see price created. Ew, ew. Maybe I should change these to yellow. Oh, go back. Um, so I'm still saying, okay, if you consider this whole move, this whole push up right here a leg, oh my gosh. If you consider this whole move right here a leg, then maybe this could be point A, that could be point B. It was here, but it never even broke it, so we just adjust the fibs. Um, then we touched the 61.8%, 50% level. So I'm definitely waiting for something to pull back so I can get in on it. Um, but we'll say if I do see some sort of bearish engulfing on the 1 hour up here, it will be a little bit of a cause for concern, just a little bit. Not even a cause for concern because I'm not even in the trade yet, but it'll be like something I'll want to consider. Maybe it's gonna be like ready to fall further. Yeah, I mean this is already 4 hour engulfing, so it already could definitely give me something like this. And then, well, again, I'm just waiting for the buyers up. So we'll see about that. For US 30, oh, she's gone. She's gone. So I did put in the chat that after I saw who's that? After I saw this level right here, let me see the USA. That the US 30 was probably going to go up, and I see that it did. That was really cool. All right, so I've never actually back tested USD with my updated rules. So that could probably be the move, right? But yeah, that's that on that. Was there anything else we're gonna? Oh yeah, UCAD buys, but I have to wait for the bullish engulfing candle. I want the engulfing candle because my rule is if you break that time frame support, that level of time frame support, which was last daily little support level was right here, boom, boom, then I need to see a daily candle engulfing for me to actually get back into the trade. And then that's when I'll go on the 1 hour time frame and take that nice little quick setup. But yeah, for this, I'm still waiting for a pullback. For GJ, I don't know what's going on with her. Yen, fully believe in buys. And let's see what the basket is doing. Oh yeah. So yeah, previous daily engulfing for bulls. So had I looked at this earlier and be a little bit more attentive to it, I could have said that, oh, maybe this is not the best days for buys. At least for, yes, for buys, because if this is going to go up, then it's going to push the yen pairs down. But again, everything is, since here, just making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And since the daily is still bullish, the only thing I would need to see for me to be really have a lot of conviction to think that we're going to go bearish is like, mm, so that's what I'd be looking for. But again, I don't use this as like the actual pair itself because I know it's not. I know it's not. Um, but yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen with this. In 23 minutes, I feel like if it doesn't fly up in 23 minutes, you're gonna be bearish. And if not, at worst, you're gonna be weak to some degree at the 61.8. So if price closes here, then we'll end up probably reaching to this level. At least that is the current plan. Oh, and all this is just the inverse of GJ. So if I was missing something, I'd probably see it on something that's inverse. But yeah, I think the best course of action here is because I feel like I see enough. Let's see. So if you're interested in getting into this trade, this could possibly be something. But yeah, it's just a matter of waiting. You know, I'm already in the trade. I'm already in this trade. So oh, and we got FOMC today. So I would be wary of the US pairs, even though I mean, damn, that's it's beautiful. Let me just act like didn't take it because I don't usually trade US 30. But if I call a few more of these out and it's gonna be real consistent like that, then I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to get in that beach. So yeah, happy trading, y'all. Let's see what the week brings us.